is this motherfucker staring at me? Y'all, people are so weird. Fucking creeper. Like, get out of my fucking face. And what are you doing fucking walking and fucking being weird? Walking and being weird. Always. One after another. Where did I put my vape? First of all, do y'all know how frustrating it is to talk to people that don't know anything about content creation? Like, I thought I was bad. No. No. You know, there's a lot of old people out here, old people, that don't realize that there are tons of people that make a living in content creation, and they're millionaires. Look at freaking Jelly Roll and his wife, okay? Where the freak? Oh, I'm getting fucking aggravated already. There it is. But, like, look at Jelly Roll and his wife, or Church, or, you know, anybody that's actually had a hard life and made it somewhere. She didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Susan at First Citizens. Go figure. Not another person that doesn't know how to do their job. She did her job, whatever. I did not know that one thing on your credit report when your credit by up to over 100 points. Did you know that? I didn't know that. How is that even possible? I've never had anything go to collections ever in my life until this vehicle. So this vehicle is in collections. My credit score has dropped almost 100 points. How that, I don't even understand how that happens. How do I go from 615 to 520? How do I go from 615 to 520? They just told me at the bank. She just said it's 520. We can't approve you for a loan. So that's the fourth bank I've tried. You know, and here's the problem. They don't know what content creation is. When I'm going in and talking to Susan over at the bank, they don't understand how this works. They don't understand how much money that you can make, you know, given these opportunities. They don't understand it. So, of course, they're not going to put in a good word for you for that loan to get approved because they don't understand. And you know what she didn't ask me for? Any proof of income, which I have. I have more than enough proof of income. Susan didn't ask me for it at the bank. Don't you think that they should need to see that to know if I qualify for a loan? And I explained the situation extensively. I said, this is my livelihood. I got coming. I need a loan. And I also, here's another thing. This is how I know that they don't want to help you. Because I kept asking, I said, do I need a financial advisor? Would you advise me to find a financial advisor? And she's like, no, you don't need that. What? Susan, you're dirty. Susan, why would you tell anybody that they do not need a financial advisor when they absolutely do? But not only that, why would you discourage anyone from trying to do the right thing? Susan, you're dirty. I don't know what her name was. She's just dirty. Point blank, period. Everyone that starts a business, and YouTube is absolutely a business that I'm going to continue in, regardless, this is for me. This is why I started this channel, was for me. Because I had goals, and I'm reaching those goals, and I can't even be excited over those goals because every ounce of happiness in my life is being snuffed out by fucking financial crisis after financial crisis. But it's okay, you know. I'll go hole up in the woods with my fucking money, I reckon. I told her, I said, well, if I don't get approved for the loan, you can go ahead and shut the bank account down. She's like, what? Yeah. Because y'all have been financially scheming on me for 4 years. I make a cash deposit of $1,000 on a Monday morning. And then the following Monday, 7 days later, that cash is still not available for me to use. Make it make sense, Susan. Weren't y'all just sued for these practices? Yep, they were. They were one of the many financial institutions that were sued for holding money to send people's accounts into overdraft. They send you into overdraft, and then they can take money out of your account. If they don't release the money, even if it's cash, it sends your account into overdraft if you have bills coming out every month like I do. And that it was proven in court that they were doing this. Multiple different banks. They hold your check a little bit longer, so when that check does clear, they can take half of it because your account has been sent into overdraft now. I say, yeah, just fucking close it, man. Like, I have no reason to use it. I'm not going to have a truck to fucking pay, you know? Why do I need a bank account if I don't have a truck? See, that's how that works. They X each other out. No truck, no, I don't need a bank account. I'm sick of giving my money to these damn people that don't understand the damn value of a dollar anyways. And financial institutions are just as scammy as the damn medical industry. Scammy. Scammers, they're all scammers. So I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow for my medication because I want to be clean, even though everybody and everything in my life is trying to prevent me from staying clean. We are going to my doctor's appointment if it's the last thing I fucking do. I need to go to Walmart and get some food. I don't have anything to eat, and I haven't eaten today or yesterday now. I think we took one bite of something yesterday. I don't even remember. I can't go to the gym because I'm so damn sore I can barely walk. That's good though. That means it's working. That's what you want. You want to hurt. And you need to take rest time when you're hurting. Give yourself time. I know you're going to be enthusiastic about getting in there and overdoing it. You think it'll do ahead, but that's actually when you'll end up injuring yourself because you're not resting enough with your workouts. You got to rest. We hit it hard last week, and as you saw, we did like a Monday and a Tuesday workout, and throughout the week I kept upping the weight because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't overdoing it, but I also wanted to progressive overload. So I started off small, and then by the end of the week, you know, I was hip thrusting 100 and something pounds more than I ever thought I could do, and that's when I started to feel it. So I worked out one day. I did some hip thrusts to see if I would be sore the next day, and I wasn't. I went back the next day, put more weight on there, did the same workout, realized I was kind of, you could feel that I'd worked out the next day, but it wasn't like a soreness, like, oh God, I killed it in the gym yesterday. You'll know. You'll be like, oh shit, I can't even walk. Oh God, it hurts to shit. Like, you'll know it when you are working out those muscles like you're supposed to, because you're going to feel it. So we went back, I think it was like Wednesday or Thursday, we did 2 more routines, and as you can see, I upped the weight, and there came a point where it was full weight, full booty exercise, and I posted it on here, all of the moves that I did, and you know, I need to post a picture for you guys of my ass now, or I need to find one from like last year, of how it was just shaped in clothes, because you can see a difference just from the whole week booty workouts that I've done. I noticed a prominent hump already. I can feel my lower and upper glute burning, which is what I was telling you guys. I don't think my glutes are firing. I think that those booty routines that I've been doing for the past week, I think they glutes firing, because I feel it. And each time we went back, I kept going up in weight. I didn't overdo it, especially with an exercise that I'm not familiar with. Now, I've done glute bridges before, but I've never done glute bridges on a Smith machine like we've been doing them. Huge difference, by the way. Huge difference. Also, box squats are underrated. Box squats will help you on the Smith machine. Some of my favorites are box squats, lunges, reverse lunges with weight, like an RDL style. I don't know what it is, but I have never been able to get into RDLs. Like, I need to, but they're not for me. It's just not one of those things that I can feel. But maybe now that my glutes are becoming more awake, maybe we can try those another day and see if we can get them to fire and feel the burn. I'm wondering if I just want to go to, Dunkin' Donuts. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go to Dunkin', you guys, because I don't feel like going in Walmart. I am depressed. I want to be in the bed. I don't know what else to do. I've tried everything. This is usually the part where I isolate for the next fucking 3 months and you don't hear from me and I fucking go into a state of depression where I'm just journaling, isolating. But I can't do that. I'm not going to have anywhere to do that. So I got to pull myself out of the slumber. You know, I was working 5 jobs last year, going to school. I was working for this motherfucker. Yo, motherfuckers not having their turn signals on. You're a piece of shit. God, gonna cause an accident. Because you're negligent. So I was going to school. And I was dispatching trucks Monday through Wednesday from like 4 a.m. to like 6 a.m. Sometimes 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. I was making $25 an hour at that job, but I was getting like maybe 12 hours a week type of thing. I was also working at a winery on the weekends, Friday and Saturday nights. I was buying and refurbishing furniture. What else was I doing? Hold on one second. Oh, I was dancing on the side. Yes, can I try I'm sorry, I'm looking for the sandwiches. Yeah, your hot honey bacon sandwich, and that'll be it. Thank you. I was working all these jobs, right? And I had to move back in with my abuser because my AC broke, which was my house. Oh, no biggie, right? Let me find my cards. Hello. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. It smells really good in there. It smells like coffee. So I moved back in with him, right? And because I had no choice, my AC is broke. It's 100 degrees in Florida. I moved back. I get all these jobs. I get enrolled in school. I'm kicking ass. And I was miserable, and it was because of the sexual harassment at home, constantly being bugged, constantly being touched, constantly being put in horrible situations like my medication being stole, horrible situations that could lead me back to jail, being put in situations with drugs in my face. And so, of course, it caused problems. How dare you? I've worked so hard to get clean, and here you are putting drugs in my face, putting me around people that are known criminals and drug addicts, and then because of your actions, I now have a $5,000 debt of medication that I can't even find. Y'all, when medication got stole out of my bedroom, it started World War III, let me tell you, because there was a lock on my door. Now, that means somebody intentionally went in there with the intention of stealing something. You know, and that set me back financially so much money. Not having the medication that I needed, and that was enough medication to last me at least a year, if not more. I think it was a few years supply. So, the pestering for sex, trying to get me to have sex with him every day and messing with me, and when I refused, then he would get violent. And when he attacked me and knocked over and threw me against the damn living room door, and I was down on the floor in the door jamb of the floor, and he's just punching me, and I called the sheriff. At that point, I knew. I said, this motherfucker is going to kill me because I'm refusing to have sex with him. He's absolutely enraged because I'm trying to do better, because I'm in school. He's angry. He's mad that I'm living the life that I've always wanted. Because let me remind you, when I've talked about going to school and trying to work, he would never let me unless it was sex, anything to do in the sex field, so that he could profit off of it. You too. It's so that he profit off of it. Anything for me to do, go back to school and get a 9 to 5? No, of course not, because he can't profit off of that. He wanted to, he didn't want me working. He didn't want me sober. He wants me on drugs, okay? And he wants to hurt me any way he can. And here's the thing. Why kick somebody out of your house and then go through all of this link to get in their life and get them back on drugs if you don't, you know? It's crazy. But, you know, once again, it was my fault because I went back every time before this. And this is why I tell you, you have to stop going back. But going back makes them feel like you wanted the abuse. It get in their mind, it gives them the right to treat you this way because you're coming back. And it doesn't matter how old you are, if you're a 16-year-old kid like I was, or if you're a 36-year-old woman like I am now, it doesn't matter. Things are never going to get better. They'll get worse. As a matter of fact, the older he gets, the more his mind goes. You know, he's not right in the head. I mean, obviously, any 80-year-old man needs to sleep with a child. Obviously. But I'm talking about, like, his mental capacity is not there anymore. At all. And that's why I post clips with Jordan talking about how you can't get old and bitter. You can't get mad at the world. Like, you have to, you can't do that. I've seen so many rich people do that. They have all of the money in the world and they're still miserable out here trying to harm homeless people. You know, and it's all about power and control because that's what I'm happy. The only thing that makes a narcissist happy is power and control. The only thing. So this is their hot honey from Dunkin'. It's almost $6, which is ridiculous. It's got, looks like Swiss, bacon, hot honey, and egg. The first bun is honey. It don't even need any sauce. It could use some more honey. You know, a lot of people are not going to understand my story because nobody's lived through my story but me. You know, I was a 16-year-old kid that was homeless, essentially a runaway, trying to get out of one abusive situation with my stepfather. And I meet this person who had the opportunity, who called himself family. That's how they get you. But, you know, he was presented with the opportunity to guide me in the right direction, but instead he played on my downfalls, and actually he profited off of my downfalls. You know, he sent me to strip when I was 18, and, you know, I've never had a choice in the matter. I never had a choice in going and doing this shit because I always owed him money. Money that we found out the other day that he apparently gets back. That he got back. That's why when you're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, you don't need to be out here in these grown people's shit because you don't know. You might think you know. You don't know. You don't know till it's way too late, honey. So how many people leaving hate comments have been a victim of sex trafficking? I'll wait. My point exactly. It needs more honey. The bun is kind of sweetened. The bacon is really good. I don't know what that is, but whatever. The cheese is really cheesy. Or is that? Yeah. It's really cheesy. You see the top? When did Dunkin' get as expensive as Starbucks? Well, I guess I'm about to go shower, y'all. Since I can't do nothing to better my situation. I talked to somebody a while ago when I was coming to the bank about a job. It's like, I actually get surprised when they call me just to tell me no, because most places don't. You do an interview and then you never hear anything again. They'll they'll be like, yeah, we'll call you tomorrow. Tomorrow comes and goes, and so does other days, and you never hear anything from them. I would say that that's probably about over half of the interviews that I do. I just don't even hear anything back after doing the interview. So over half. And then when I try to call, just to make sure, they don't even, respond. I'll leave a voice message, or I might talk to them and they can't give me an answer. Or the good old, oh, we already hired somebody, or I didn't know it, but my GM actually interviewed somebody right before you and picked her and I didn't know. Like, it's always some bullshit story, you know what I mean? And it's real record. I understand certain homeless people now, I think, better than I ever have. I understand why they give up. I understand why they just quit trying. Their hope and spirit is killed. Completely killed. And then you realize that the majority of people in society is evil, and this is who they want you to work for. They want you to sell your soul to appease someone else's needs. It's hard, especially if you see the truth and you know the truth and you can feel the truth. It's hard to accept that we're just supposed to be part of the problem, or else you don't eat. We'll talk later. We might do some news this afternoon. I love you guys, and pray for me, because God knows I need it. I'm going to go shower, and I don't know. Try to get in a better mood. We'll talk later. Bye, y'all.